What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Gutter to Glory. It's your boy, John. 1-0. We took it to Iowa, a team that, on paper, we were better than. We did not really necessarily play that way, but we bookended the game with 24 points coming in the first and fourth quarter. Chris Mitchell, as advertised, really good. 62% completion percentage. We'll see that go up, obviously, throughout his career. But just balled out. 239 yards through the air, 86 on the ground, and a touchdown. Just a lot of fun to play with. Our defense went nuts. 61 rushing yards allowed. Only 165 yards through the air. Good job, defense. Too bad we threw 2 interceptions like an idiot and lost a fumble, apparently. But we were good on the ground. Offensive line set the tone running the ball, not so much in the pass protection department. Excited to see where we go. Because, oh boy. Go to check the top 25 polls. Sparty, not in the top 5. TCU bumped up with their win over Arkansas. How far have the Mighty fallen? They fall to 12 as they got drudged by Oregon. It's good to see when we play them next week. Peyton Thorne, 13 of 20, 234, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Tyler Lockett Jr., maybe? Maybe not a game they should have lost, but Oregon put up 41 on them, and they're now ranked. Good to see Arkansas State ranked. Teams receiving votes. Interesting. Arizona State dropped out. Oh boy. Conference. Wow. Okay. UAB lost their opener to Tennessee by 17. They might not be invincible, folks. They might not be. We got a chance. That's all I'm saying. We got a chance. That's all we need. I don't think we had a player of the week. Forgot our conference for a second. We did not. Although arguably you could say, oh, we do. Enoch Jackson. I was looking offensively. 10 tackles, 4 TFLs, 2 sacks. Monster game. That defense balled out. And you could make an argument for Chris Mitchell, but 4 total touchdowns. Calvin Brownholtz in a upset win over Texas Tech for UTEP. We're looking good. 64th in the nation in passing yards, right where we want to be after one game played. But man, I mean, ready to rock and roll. Another road game, this one against the Utah State Aggies, former home of Jordan Love. We need to cut down on the turnovers, which that will come. But I'm stoked to see how this defense plays. Interested to see how the offense sims, but we should just run over Utah State. No problem. I'll check the recruiting board, come back, and we're going to sim this one. Not too interested in playing it. I don't think I'm going to play the Michigan State game either. Season opener I'm cool with playing, but I would like to focus more on the conference stuff. So as we get there, we'll play it. Alright, had to do some shuffling in the recruiting board. We're losing out on a bunch of offensive linemen, which is a-okay. We'll get them back later. The offensive line, really young. So I think we're okay on that front. Still looking at a couple of guards. And hopefully some more offensive firepower. Should be interesting to see what happens if we have a really good season. Our head coach could get poached. Good old Seth Luttrell could get poached away, and we could possibly end up in the running for that job. And at that point, we really have to ask ourselves the question of, if we feel okay with sticking around for a couple more years until a certain dream job up in Ann Arbor opens up. But we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, we passed up on some good opportunities in the offseason. West Virginia, Arizona, SMU. I mean, just jobs that we could have used to really springboard ourselves to a head coaching position. But we stayed loyal to the soil, and we made our bed. So, really, we need this team to perform, and I think they will. I think week 2, our first game of the year, showed a lot of promise. So, we're going to see what happens simming against Utah State, our more complete team against a not as good Aggie team. Well, there we go. 2-0. Offense popped off, 38 points. Defense played really strong, only allowing 21, all of that coming in the second half. Jake Roberts looks like he had some fun. Attaway started the scoring off with a 7-yard run. Mitchell finds the end zone again. 235 passing yards, 50 rushing attempts for 272. My lord. It's pretty balanced. How many snaps is that? It's like 89 offensive snaps. That's nuts. That's absolutely insane. Only one pick for the freshman redshirt, Chris Mitchell. As who? Oh, wrong button. Who's M. Miller? Which Miller is that? That must be the corner Matt Miller. He completed a pass. What is going on? 16 of 38 for 223, 2 touchdowns and a pick. The 16 for 38 will sort itself out as we go, I hope. This is, I mean, right there, that's what we want to see. 18 rushes for 109 yards. Attaway added 74. Richie Martin picked up 73 yards also. Another freshman. I think that's Jake Roberts, the tight end. Led us in receiving, 83 yards. Interested to see the drops. Only one drop from McBride. Cool. Offense clicking here early. Which Miller is that? I think it's Matt Miller, the corner. It is. It's Matthew Miller. True freshman corner. Has a deflection. He has half as many completions at quarterback as he does tackles at corner. That's incredible. 50% on the season, 462, 4 tutties, 3 picks. We're going to have to live with the turnovers. I made 2 of them, but Attaway 202 on the ground. We're just going to let it happen. We're just going to let this all happen. Just keep balling out. Oklahoma got upset by Tulsa. Oh, boy. Well, now we got to go take a look. Bama and Ohio State. That at the end of the season, that could be the 2 teams there. Michigan State picked up a win over Central Michigan. We're a little better than Central Michigan. We'll see what happens when we go to East Lansing. Wins for the top 12. USC lost at Utah. Utah blew them out. Any other L's? Michigan lost to UNLV. Wow, interesting. Don't worry. Come calling, baby. I'll come home. And Troy, Arkansas, UNLV, and Utah jump into the top 25. What a wild week. What a wild week. Tulsa's in our conference, right? At least not on this side, they're not. Oh, I thought Tulsa was. Huh. Are they in the American? They're in the American. Tulsa. Interesting. Wow, upset Oklahoma. Interesting. Alright, Corso obviously rolling with the Sparty. We're just going to hang out. Our rush defense is stellar. Total defense is good. The offense put on some bangers in the first 2 games. I don't see why not. Why can't we hand Sparty another loss? Why can't we walk into East Lansing and take what's ours? Green and white versus green and white. Recruiting board, I think, is all set. I'll have to go double check it real quick. And then we'll come back, sim this thing, see what happens. Alright, so just going to kind of clue you guys in on what's going on the recruiting side of things. We're still looking at Aaron Burke, number 7 athlete in the nation. Got a good bonus. We just have a huge lead. I think people are just not recruiting him, which fine by me. I'll take him. Looking like a corner. Literally could play anywhere. Brandon Coleman, 92 speed. I'd like to see the acceleration a little higher. You know, Mark Fagan, Stephen Walker, Rima Marshall. So really we have 3 guards. Eric Landrum, another outside backer. And then some ringers. Ryan Weaver, 86 tackle, 85 play rec, man coverage, zone coverage, 75, pursuit 82, probably a safety or a linebacker, or could be a really nasty Mike linebacker. Clayton Gaither, 93 speed, 93 excel, 77 catching. You never know. Could see it happen. 5'11 from Roxborough, North Carolina. And then from Houston, Texas, Cameron Cooley. Looking for program tradition, television exposure, and conference prestige. And Notre Dame's at the top of the list. Obviously, it's going to be with program tradition. But we're going to try it. We need a running back. Adaway is a junior, I think. Junior or senior. That's the recruiting board. We're ready to go. Week 4, 2-0 record on the line against a ranked opponent in Michigan State. What's going to happen? We're going to let the gods decide. Well, sometimes it's going to happen. Not quite ready for a top 10 team. Maybe not even quite ready for a top 25 team. Well, we got steamrolled 49-28. They came out and hit us in the mouth. I guess we were the home team. But down 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. And then after that, we matched them score for score, but obviously starting in a 21-0 hole. Not ideal. Tough day for Mitchell, 18-35. Peyton Thorne had a monster day. All over our defense. Simmons ran the ball well. Mitchell, tough day at the office, 18-35. 51% completion percentage. Offensive line got ravaged. Ran for 101. Adaway couldn't get anything going. That's about the only positive thing, is we ran for over 100 yards. And threw for 217, but McBride 7 catches, Roberts 6 catches, just nothing really to write home about. Gonna need to recover from this one. Duncan gave up 2 sacks. Gabe Blair gave up another sack. Van Pran gave up a sack. Blake Massey gave up a sack. Tough. Not there. I mean, that Michigan State team's a lot better than the Iowa team we played, and I think it showed right there. But we'll get through week 5, and we'll play whoever's next. I think it's a conference game next. We'll find out in a second. Conference week. Charlotte 3-1. Coming off a bye week. I think we're going to run through them. That is the goal. Putting up 30 points per game. We've got visits. We're going to set the recruiting board. We're going to hop straight into this thing. We're not wasting no time. Not going to look around the nation. Nuh-uh. Nothing. Right into it. Looking for revenge after our first loss of the season. No fan affair. Charlotte in town. We're wearing all black because there's going to be a funeral. Hopefully not for us. Going to come out and set the tone right away. I mean, this frustrated. Whole team's frustrated after losing to Michigan State. It's tough playing a ranked team, but you don't ever want to lose. And we're looking to just wreak havoc on Conference USA now. 2 for 2 to start the drive. Chris Mitchell. On a mission right now. We haven't gone on the ground yet to start the game, and honestly, oh my God. Probably should have there, obviously. Stupid. Charlotte goes down and scores. Man, that's just frustrating. That's just stupid. I'm just irritated. Adaway, 3-yard pickup. Drives moving the ball so well. Just trying to, I guess, don't really know. Tried to put it in the place it probably shouldn't have. We didn't go for it on our last drive. Good start, Adaway. First down run. Can't believe we're losing right now. We should just be rolling over these guys. Just lasered that one in there. I thought I was going to get sacked again. Right guard just getting destroyed. Good pick up by the running back. After one, we trail 7-0. I'm frustrated. Now I'm just playing mad. Oh, I did not want to audible, but that works, I guess. Get in the end zone. Oh, down at the 1. Probably should have just thrown a bullet, but whatever. Leave it to Attaway to punch it in. Good push. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We tie it up. Good run by Attaway. Picks up 9 to start the drive. 8, whatever. Whatever gets said, it don't matter.
Short yardage situation here. Second down and 1.
Second and 1. I don't see why we don't take a shot here. Hopefully they don't bring pressure. That would kind of suck. Oh, look, there it is. Didn't even get a time to let anything develop.
Very good job of miscommunication by the offense.
He's under pressure.
Another tough situation. Oh, good throw. Picks up 33. Chris Mitchell making it happen. Look, I just fluttered. I didn't know if it was going to get there.
Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play.
Big play after getting sacked. It's a good way to just keep it rolling. How you doing? Keep it moving. Oh, wrong choice. Oh my God, that got picked? Oh, of course it did. He kept his foot in. We get the ball back. I think we force a turnover. That's just, again, just stupid. Shouldn't have thrown it there, but. If I could stop turning the damn ball over so much, we'd be in a good position, but. That's 4 drives in the last 2 videos that have just ended on picks. And that's one that should have been dropped, but we're going to go. What? Wow. That's actually crazy. For the sideline. I wouldn't be surprised if he was out of bounds or it got intercepted somehow. That's just nuts. That's 2 just crazy interceptions. Really frustrating to have those happen. 3 picks in the first half.
He gives a pump fake. Rolls to the right, and he has it on the corner. And down he goes around the 18-yard line.
2 of them are bad decision making. The other one just, I don't even know, but good pick up there. Yeah, let's wear black uniforms. It's gonna be a funeral. Yeah, the only funeral it's been is for freaking interceptions in a season. Chris Mitchell, go for it. Oh my God, he got murdered at the 1. Just have eyes everywhere. That's the one downfall to this game is how corners play the ball like receivers should. Better than receivers do half the time, but touchdown to Stephen McBride. Up 14-7, going to half, hopefully. Went to the half, 14-7, come back out on offense. Down, or excuse me, tied. Attaway, monster run up the middle for 8. I don't see why I can't just have a game where we blow the other team out. Sure, it would suck, but it'd be good for a confidence booster. Attaway picks up the first on 3rd down. Gotta keep it interesting, I guess. So, 3rd and 10. This drive has not been pretty. McBride just dropped a 1st down catch. Thankfully, he's wide open for this one. I can't keep him in bounds. Charlotte brought the blitz. Best way to get to us, obviously. Offensive line can't stop anything. Good run. 1st down. Good 1st down run, should say. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, finally. Just inside the 5. Threw one down the seam. Super dangerous throw, but it got there. Oh my God. Get in there. Dude. Ball on the 1. We're throwing it. I'm determined to fix the average here. Probably just going to run it in. Oh, 21 or 2014 need the extra point. We got to stop. Looks like man with one high safety, and it is. Sling it down the seam again. Good start to the drive. It's been saying that a lot.
He pumps once. Going long. Got a man, watch out.
Jake Roberts. Get out the way, fool. Yeah. 66-yard touchdown. Thought it was going to be bad there in the morning. I wasn't even talking. The senior. Glad the corner went with the receivers and not with him. I figured that was going to be INT number 4. They're talking about Michigan getting beat by Wisconsin, by the way. 9-yard pickup. Good start for Attaway. Good game. 67 yards. You're going to call a timeout. Stop calling timeouts. We're just going to keep running our normal offense because I don't really want to stop running our normal offense. If that makes any sense. Chris Mitchell has 300 yards passing for the first time in his career. It's a welcome sight for a game where we've struggled in the turnover department. Can make all the excuses I want, but ultimately it leads back to me just being trash at the game.
He's going to try and scramble. Under pressure. He's at the 30. They'll bring him down.
They're widening out. They're just giving us the middle of the field. Turns out it is going to end up being a funeral. Thankfully. Oh my gosh, Notre Dame's in overtime with Texas State. We'll run one more. I didn't realize they burned all their timeouts when I went to go pick the play. Mitchell might run up the score on him. And it's just not going to get there. Well, we're here. We might as well. We're on the doorstep. 47 seconds left. It's a video game. I don't care. We're going to punch it in. Looks good on the resume. 34-14. Minus the 3 interceptions. It's probably more. There we have it. 17-26. 3-17. 2 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Wish I could erase all of those. It might be 5 in this category instead of 3. It would definitely be one extra. But it is what it is. Attaway 84 yards. Mitchell 61 yards. Good night on the ground. Probably could run it a little bit more. But we'll stick with what we're doing. And then receiving, McBride, big game. Roberts, 2 catches, 91 yards. And the tutty, that 66-yarder going a long way. Good game overall good game, minus the turnovers. Offensive line still struggling, which that'll come together, I guess. But all in all, I mean, how many times did we get sacked? Only 1 sack. Ran around a lot. And that can't be happening. Too many teams getting pressure. But it all straightened itself out. This guy's been a superstar for us so far. So go back to the main screen, finish up some bookkeeping stuff, and see what happens next. I didn't realize it till just now, but Memphis on that other screen put up 70. That's impressive. Wow. Well, there we have it. We're 3-1. I don't even know who we play next week, honestly. It doesn't matter. Bring on all comers. Conference USA is going to be ours this year. And I think we made a statement. Turnover-filled statement. And a 34-14 win over Charlotte. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to like and subscribe and all that jazz. I'm pointing at my microphone right now. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Tell your friends. Spread the word. Let's get this channel up to 100 subscribers. That would be awesome. Just keep spreading the word. Hopefully YouTube will show me some love. Love making this series. It's starting to get better. It'll only keep getting better from here. Keep your eye out for iRacing stuff also, and other college football content coming soon. Talk to you guys later. Peace.